In his 18th address to the nation, President Akufo-Addo announced the reopening of tertiary institutions in January 2021 as part of the gradual easing of restrictions associated with COVID-19. The first cohort from the free senior high school program will enroll in tertiary institutions at the beginning of the 2020-2021 academic year, set to commence in January. As part of the Education Committee of Parliament's oversight duties, some members have raised concerns with the level of preparedness of institutions to accommodate the expected numbers. For the ranking member of the Education Committee, Peter Nochukoto, there is an urgent need for projects to be rolled out to augment the current stock of infrastructure.
They learned that they are going to rely greatly on private infrastructure, maybe the residential ones, where we are waiting to see what each university will do, because that will depend on the individual institutions or universities. So let's wait and see when the results are released and the pass rate, and then the number that will qualify for tertiary education. If it will be equal to what has been happening already, or will be more than that, that will determine the way forward.
He says without the required infrastructure, there is a possibility of a double-track system at the tertiary level.
Our fear is that if the results could be good, and then more people qualify for admission, what is the infrastructure to accommodate those students, both residential and academic work? So that is our greatest challenge now, that we are fearing that it might result in the double track as we had in the senior high school free SHS program. So we are praying that before that time, government and the Ministry of Education should be able to come up with a program, a realistic one, that will forestall any congestion in our lecture halls and accommodation facilities.
But MP for Mpoho and member of the committee, Alex Kofi-Ejekum, says authorities on the university campuses across the country must strengthen monitoring to ensure that projects that are currently under construction are delivered on time.
We want the various tertiary institutions to also be mindful of the fact that this period that the government has extended must not be a holiday period. I know there is some infrastructural investment going on in the various campuses. I wish to urge them to continue to ensure that the various contractors that are working at the various projects expedite action so that come January, we will not see any challenges as far as accommodation and facilities are concerned.
He further called on contractors to quicken the pace of work on the projects.
To our individual contractors who are also working on this project, they must all also be mindful and know that whatever project that you are undertaking, it has become a norm. There is no government who will come and say that the next day, continue your project without me looking into the modus operandi of the program.